I did really like was the Dirt Sheet, which was the show that Miz and Morrison did way back in the day. And it was so far ahead of its time. It's crazy. I went back and because of this segment, I went and watched some highlights of it earlier today. And it is really funny. There's some stuff that's jokes that aren't quite,
2020.
Yeah, they're not appropriate these days, which, they wouldn't have to do.
But 2020 vision.
That's like the 17th time I've heard that joke, and it annoys me so much more every time because I called it in early December and I did a tweet. You guys can go and find it. And I said, I can't wait.
You're the only person who called it as well.
I cannot wait for the wave of people to do that. And every single one of them going to think they're a comedic genius. And everyone's like, oh, that's so funny. You should do stand-up. It's such a funny joke.
I would never make that joke.
Anyway. Yeah. And he did exactly the same thing here. Bro kicked Shorty G, and then he just stood tall and walked out. Also, he's in incredible shape.
He is. However...
He's a man. Love Sheamus.
Like, it's cool to see him back.
Yeah.
But I think it is a massive Sheamus that he is back in kind of just to kick Shorty G in the face. Because now all we're going to have is Sheamus beat Shorty G next week. So yeah, just a massive Sheamus.
One... bad joke.
Okay, yeah. So Otis will win, and Mandy will be so impressed.
Yes,
that
that's
she
more like
will.
It. Yes, she'll give him a kiss.
She'll give him a kiss, and maybe she'll make her own cake for Otis.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, maybe she'll do that next week as an apology for what happened with Ziggler, and Otis is just like, "Hey, I'm still mad at you, but also cake."
Make him some nice baps.
We're not saying Bray Wyatt is a bad wrestler.
No. But when
the Fiend character. In kayfabe, is a bad wrestler because he gets hit by a lot of things.
So like I said, I really like you said the mandible claw spot through the barricade. We haven't really seen. I don't think we've seen that one yet.
Don't think so.
So no, it was really cool,
it was really cool.
To see mandible clawbin make the most of this. I mean, Sonya Deville's quite clearly bored of this, and I think Tucker's quite tired of this.
Totally.
I mean, actually, Pete, you could say that he's feeling tuckered out.
Nope. But then as he's going, gets a bit of comeuppance. He manages to pull out a couple of the dreadlocks from the Fiend as he's going.
Really hairy situation for the Fiend there.
How do you beat someone who keeps running away? How do you beat someone who keeps disappearing? And he says, well, I challenge the Fiend to a strap match. So they're going to be tied together with a strap.
With a strap
so
on,
the Fiend...
the arm.
And you saw all of them brawling except Sasha was on the floor holding her ankle and she was very injured. And then it was Lacey and Bayley kind of punching each other and stuff before they got pulled apart.
Did you say she hurt her bankle?
Sonya last week after that win was celebrating with Mandy in the ring and looking at Otis like, that's interesting. I didn't think about that. So now this week she's like, well, if Otis is at ringside for me, he can distract Alexa Bliss again, and I can win. That's the point of this whole thing. That's why Mandy is manipulating him so much.
So so at the end of the last match, she was kind of looking at him and went, oh, this could be a good idea.
You are terrible. You're awful.
Hope you enjoyed that one, everyone.
No one enjoyed that. Up next... Alice Ashton is backstage. New woman backstage person.
Is it Mustafa Alice Ashton?
No.
Okay.
She's backstage with Shorty G.
Yes.
And Shorty G says...
Tell me about it, Shorty P.
Let's not make that stick. It says Sheamus is projecting his insecurities onto me. Backstage next, another backstage segment. You would have thought they'd have spaced these two out. Braun Strowman's back there with Kata Braxton saying that he wants an IT title shot and he's happy to have it anytime, any place, next week, the Rumble, wherever. Don't care, give me an IT title shot, and then walks off. I thought this was a fine promo. He didn't stutter over his words or anything. I thought it was cool, got to the point, it was fiery. Thumbs up, good stuff, Braun.
The IC title is pretty cool.
That you are terrible
I'm on
today.
fire.
No, you're not. You're the opposite of that. You're like the IC title.
Haha, pretty cool.
Nope. A little bit later on, Mandy tries to get involved again. This time she climbs to the top of the turnbuckle. Nikki Cross gets involved and like punches her off. And she's going to fall to the outside.
So, you could
but
say
wait.
Mandy Rose and then fell into the arms of Otis. But I still think that if Roman then goes into the match, Ziggler and Rude will kind of either come to Corbin's aid, which would of course make it a loyal Rumble, and or
we'll have to see how it goes. In my predictions, I've got Roman Reigns to win the Rumble.
yeah, I mean Corbin might be the king, but Roman reigns.
Can someone get me a new co-host?
And also, my last one in this segment is Houston. We have a Probert Rude.
That doesn't even work! That's terrible! Right, you stop now. Big E was getting oiled up from someone.
Because you can only see from waist up. So I was worried he was about to introduce the new tag team, the Nude Day.
Yeah, that was pretty good, actually. I'll give you that one.
Thank you.
And then Michael Cole does this all in the numbers. We get the all about the
Rumbers, Pete.
Next, we got Kofi Kingston versus John Morrison.
Parkour blimey.
In which, that's terrible. Stop doing these jokes.
Looks like we're getting Shorty G versus Sheamus, and that's the feud. Don't want that. Bit disappointed with that. And especially because it's just, I'm big, you're small. Ha 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 ha. Which is every Shorty G feud we've ever seen.
Yeah.
Which is just really boring, and I don't like it. Which is a shame, because Sheamus is great.
That was a rubbish joke.
It was, which is why I quickly moved on.